Messi said no. Messi fought for me. Messi defended me. Messi protected me. Messi said no by CC Winans. Mam kero got the power thing on Capricorn FM. Bitoni bonka shipala na wane lo konkowa. Like hensa kam currently na wane MOV got the phone. And for those who are catching us on our web www.capricornfm.co.za or also on DSTV channel 884. Welcome to the Power Thin, a show that inspires you, a show that changes your life. 3 hours of inspiration, 3 hours of purpose, 3 hours of music, 3 hours with you. I hope that you had a blessed, relaxed weekend and you're ready to be inspired. You're ready to take over this week. Before we get into the show, I want to talk about the difference between a position and a role. A position and a role. And the easiest way I can dramatize it is if ever you've been to a soccer stadium to watch a football match, you sometimes see a coach standing on the line shouting at one of his players. And most of the time, coach is like, "Ewe Mandla, ewe Joe, ewe Caesar, where are you? Where are you?" It's a bit confusing in terms of the coach asking, "Where are you?" when he's actually looking at the player. I think what the coach is trying to say is that I can see you, but you're not performing your role. You're in the team to be a defender. You're in the team to be a striker. What are you doing at the back? So at the end of the day, even though the player might know his position, he's not dramatizing it by amplifying his role. And for most of us as young people, Lamsaben, we come and God gives us a position. A position is a title. A position has to do with an environment. But we don't really magnify him by exemplifying the role. And that's why many years later when you go to heaven, what were you doing on earth? And when you're going to say, I was a marketing director. When you're going to say, I was a father. When you're going to say, I was a teacher. That is your position. The big question is, are you magnifying God by performing your role? If you don't perform your role, simply means that you're not executing your purpose on earth. At the end of the day, it's critical for you to know your role. Then your position will follow. But we chase too much of the position, the title, people knowing us rather than people knowing us for something. We just want people to know us. But what do they know you for? That is your role. To take it a step further, we've gone to a point where we try and do other people's role. We steal other people's purpose. We cut and paste what other people are doing. In this world, we all write an exam, but each exam is unique. You copying what other person is writing will give you wrong answers. Take it a step further. We end up sometimes taking over God's role and not doing what we're supposed to do. I have an 8-year-old daughter. If I had to go home and find my daughter crying, and when I ask her why, she says, "No, Dad, I don't have money to pay for the bond this month," I'll get angry. Paying for the bond is not her role. Her role might be to do the dishes. Her role might be to clean after the dog, wash the dog, do small things. I have my own role as a father. God in your life, as your father, has his own role. Don't try and be God. Don't try and act like God. Do what you're supposed to do. Do the ordinary. God will come with the extra. Suddenly your results will be extraordinary. Do the natural. God will come with the super. Suddenly your results are supernatural. Today, I want to encourage you. Let God be God. Do your role. Do the ordinary. They might not be big, but once God touches them, once the father of the house pays for the bond, things are going to be fine in the house. The reason why you might be frustrated, you are doing other people's role. You are doing God's role instead of doing what you're supposed to do. In a team of soccer, there are 11 players. Each and every player has a role. What's your role on earth? Do you know what you're here for? Can you answer that one deep question? What will the world have lost if you are not born? May God bless you.